Absolutely. The next one comes from Seth Bornstein from the AP. Seth, please go ahead. You should be unmuted.
Okay, can you hear me? In terms, let me try to put you more on the spot, Mike and Steve. I know there's no attribution, you haven't done attribution studies, but if you ballparked it right now and had to put a percentage number on this, the percentage that the heat wave, percentage of blame you can put on anthropogenic climate change, on this current heat wave and on the fires, what percentage would the two of you use? Aren't you lucky, Howard, this isn't part of your question?
Mike,
come on,
first.
I'm not going to answer that. I mean, yes, I will answer it. I'd say, and my answer is I won't do it. We have to do these things carefully, because if you don't, you're going to wind up with bogus information out there. People will start disbelieving because you'll be wrong more often. This is not the kind of thing I want to do off the top of my head. Nor do I think it can be done, convincingly without really doing careful analysis. So I'll pass on this one and see if Steve has a different view.
Well, I already got way too hypothetical in my last answer, it's probably really dangerous for us to just lob out a number. We could certainly lob out some guess, but it wouldn't be based on the kind of analysis and statistical rigor that we want to put out into the public arena.
Okay, let's make it easier. 50% line. How about 50% line? Is it more than 50%, do you think, or less? Just, on one end, more or less?
Seth, most of the scientists I talk to say that it's a contributing factor, and that's what we can say, and that it's really not even a well-posed question to ask for a percentage, because what you're asking really is for a model to determine the chances of this happening without climate change or with climate change, and models are not very good at that. And so,
Susan, I understand. I've been covering this for 20 years. I understand. I don't need a lecture. Thank you very much. What I'm asking for is when the fingerprint, when the attribution studies are done 2 or 3 years later, it's already beyond people's memory. I'm just looking for whether you could say this is global warming was the biggest factor, or more than 50, most of the factor, either more or less than 50%. And
I honestly don't think you really put a number on it. What I honestly think is that global warming has, in general, made that part of the world warmer and drier than it would otherwise be, and that makes it fertile ground for fire events like the one we're seeing. So did global warming contribute? Yes. Can I really make any sort of numerical estimate about how much? Not sitting here on a telephone at my desk, and maybe not even if I had 6 months.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Michael. Good answer. So we'll take the next question.